guys, I hope everyone is doing well and fabulous. So about 2 weeks ago, I was scrolling through Instagram, having a little browse, watching all my cute little cat videos, when all of a sudden I saw an ad for Crayola makeup and I was like, huh? What? Because growing up, Crayola was the bomb diggity. I had the crayons, the pencils, the markers, the colouring books. I had Crayola everything. A part of it was because I really liked art, but another part of it was just because I love hoarding art supplies and like stationery. I don't know why even now to this day I have a problem. I just want to have all the Sharpies in all the colours. Even if I don't use them, they're just there so I can look at them and appreciate them. But anyway, I was super excited, so I got my little butt over to ASOS, had a little browse, looked at all the beautiful colours and shades that they had and placed an order. And then a week later my items arrived and I was so happy. I was filled with glee and joy and youthful excitement. And then I tried them and I absolutely hated everything. Oh my god. Like, why? I was shook to my very core, and I hate using that word, but I was shooketh. I literally started questioning everything. Life, existence, money. What is the purpose of these things? Like, did I really spend £57 on products that don't really work and are kind of really mediocre? Did I waste my hard-earned coin on it? Yeah, I did. And don't get me wrong, I love Crayola. I just feel like, honey, you just need a little more time to like think about the formulas, think about what you're doing, just like fix up a little bit and then come back to us in a few years, just not right now. I feel like this has happened to a lot of us. We get really excited about a product, we save up our money, we go and buy it, and then lo and behold it comes and it's just terrible. It's just absolutely terrible. And it breaks your heart and it breaks your bank because usually you can't return it, nobody wants it from you and nobody wants to buy it from you because they're just like, honey, no, don't want to make the same mistake that you did. So it ends up sitting there at the back of your makeup box just collecting dust and staring at you with evil eyes whenever you look past it. And you know what? It's not fun. It's not fun to look at a little pile of rejects thinking about all the money that you wasted and they just sit there hating you because you don't use them, but then you kind of hate them because they're terrible, but you also can't get rid of them, so you're just like, ugh, I'm attached but I also don't want you anymore. And it's just a mess. It's just a big horrible mess. And you know what? Today is a day that I say no more. No more waste in this household. I'm gonna find a way to make these products work because hell no, £57 of my hard-earned cash dollar bills is not going down the drain for this. I'm gonna make these work. I am determined to make these work. So if you'd like to find out what happened with the Crayola products and if they worked out, just keep watching. Okay, so I picked up a bunch of different stuff from Crayola. I have 2 of their face crayons, 2 of their lip and cheek crayons. I've got a mascara and also a shimmer stick, so I've got a nice little variety of things. They did also have eyeshadow palettes and lip palettes, but I'm so glad I didn't get them because honestly, I don't know how I'd managed to survive all of that and make all of that worth it. So luckily, it's just these bad boys. So yeah, let's hope this little testing phase goes well. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but honestly, I need to get my money's worth. So I'm gonna try and find any kind of way to use these. I think what I'm gonna do is talk you through the products and the problems I had, and hopefully we'll be able to solve them in this video, because if not, I'ma cry a lot. So the first thing that I picked up were 2 of these face crayons. These are both £9 and I picked it up in the shade navy blue, which is a lovely sparkly blue, and the shade dandelion, which is a nice bright yellow, or so I thought. Now when it comes to navy blue, I actually really like it. It's a gorgeous colour, it really suits my skin tone. The only problem is the fact that it smudges a lot, like everywhere. If you apply it here, it's going to end up on your toes by the end of the day, so I need to find some kind of way to make this stick and stay in place. Now dandelion on the other hand is a completely different ball game. Like, I don't know what went wrong with this in like the Crayola lab, but it literally just went poof poof. It smudges, it doesn't blend properly, it looks patchy, and it just creases and looks gross and nasty, and honestly it ain't cute. It's just not cute. Maybe it's because it's a color yellow, maybe other colors are better, but with this one it just doesn't work. It's literally like trying to use a regular crayon on my eyelid. It's just gross. Now because it's a cream formula, I did expect some creasing, but honestly this is like next level creasing. Like, I don't know how to fix these creases, but we're gonna have to find a way. The next 2 things that I have are the lip and cheek crayons, and I have these in the shade rose, and I also have it in the shade bittersweet, and these were both £9 as well. And honestly with these, it's a bit of hit and miss. When I use them on the cheeks, it works quite well. I just have to use quite a bit of product for it to show up. But when I use it on my lips, it looks terrible. Like, how? Now whenever I apply any lip products, I always put lip balm on first because I need to have a nice moisturized base, and then I go in with whatever lip product I'm using, and it's always completely fine. If I've got a little bit too much lip balm on, I will just like pat it away and then go in with a lip product, and it's always fine. But for some reason, this product doesn't stick on lip balm at all. Oh my god. It'll clump up, it'll start separating, it'll start moving around, getting into the creases, looking really nasty and really gross. So yeah, I need to find some kind of way to keep my lips moisturized but also have some color on there, because these do not give you that at all. So hopefully we're gonna figure something out with these. The next thing that I have is a mascara, which was £10, and this is in the shade Electric Blue. And honestly, I don't hate this. Like, this isn't bad. The only problem is the fact that the colour doesn't show up that much on my lashes, and I think that's because I've got black eyelashes. It also doesn't hold my lashes in place if I curl them, which honestly I wasn't expecting it to be able to do, but it'd be nice if it did a little something, because right now it's literally like using liquid eyeliner on your eyelashes. It'll give it a little bit of colour, but it'll do nothing else. And then last but not least, I have the highlighting crayon, which is £11, and this was in the shade Shimmering Blush. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I actually quite like this product. When I first got it, I absolutely hated it, which I will tell you why in a moment, but after using it, I was like, you know what, this is nice, it's subtle, it's cute. Would I repurchase it? Probably never again, because it's way too expensive for what you get, but it's not bad. Do you know what I mean? I can do something with this. Now, my problem with this product is the fact that you only get this much. Is that even an inch? Don't get me wrong, I know you get what you pay for, and I know they clearly label on the website and on here how much you're getting. It's just, why give us such big packaging if you're gonna give us such little product? Like, I feel like it's a little bit misleading, because you look at it and you hold it and you're like, wow, I'm gonna have so much in here, and then you wind it up and you're just like, oh, it doesn't go anymore. That's literally it. So yeah, I think I would have appreciated it if they maybe packaged it slightly different, maybe use smaller packaging, or maybe like put it in some other kind of form, because right now, like, it's just a little misleading. That's all I'm saying, just a smidgen misleading. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the product so far. Now it's time to try and apply them and make them work. So I think I'm gonna start off with the face and then move on to the lips and the eyes, and hopefully everything works out, because I really don't want to waste these things. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by using the lip and cheek crayon in the shade Rose. Now, when I first tried this, I applied it straight to my cheek and then blended it out with my finger, but I feel like if you do that, you get more of an uneven finish, and that's why I had to keep applying it to get like a nice even rosy glow on my cheeks. So this time I'm gonna try putting it on my finger and then blending that out, so hopefully that gives a more even yet blended look without blending it too much, because the first time literally I had to over blend just to try and make it look even. Also, you probably shouldn't use a beauty blender or a makeup sponge with this, because the last time I tried, it disappeared from my face. It literally just absorbs and moves all the product somewhere else, so don't do that. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of this and put it on my finger like that, and hopefully this gives me a better application. There you go. It's already given me a lot of color, and I feel like you get a lot more control. Oh my god, it's so pigmented, what the heck? I'm shocked. Last time I literally had to apply this 4 times to get half of this color. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. Oh. Oh. So I'm just gonna try the other cheek, and hopefully we have another success story. Okay, so now that I'm fully blushed, maybe even a little too blushed, but I'm kind of loving it, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm now gonna go in with the highlighting crayon. Now, usually when it comes to highlighting sticks, I never apply them straight from like the stick to my face, because that never works. It literally shifts all the product. So I'm gonna just apply it with my finger, and you guys will see the nice subtle glow it gives. I think the only way you can get this to look more intense is either maybe layering it, so I'll try that today, or by using another powder on top of it, which I don't really want to do. I kind of want to have like a nice soft dewy look going on, so hopefully that works out with me just layering it a few times. So I'm just gonna get some on my finger like that, and then I'm just gonna pop it on there and then blend it. And ooh, look at that glow. Ooh, 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 I'm loving it. I think if you definitely load up more on, it gives you more of a wow effect, yet still looks kind of natural, because it doesn't look cakey, and that's usually the problem I have with highlighter. If I want to put more on for more of like a blinding glow, I'll just look cakey AF. With this, it's like, ooh, ooh. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the tip of my nose and blend that out. A little bit on my cupid bow. And I'm going to put a little bit under my eyebrow as well, and a little bit just up here. But yeah, that's like the highlight. Like, oh my god, I'm loving it. I kind of feel bad for what I said earlier, because I'm liking it so much now, but hey ho, this is what happens when you give products another go. Ooh, that rhymed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am quite shocked at how much I'm liking this. Like, well, but yeah, that is the highlight complete. I feel like it looks really nice and cute, and now it's time to tackle the lips, which are the worst. So last time I put moisturizer on my lips, patted it off, and then went in with the lip crayon, and it was horrible. But this time at the beginning of this video, I put on some lip balm, and now I'm literally just gonna wipe it all off. So it's been sitting there for a while, so I feel like I have the moisture, but hopefully if I wipe it off, like, it'll get rid of like any excess residue. Oh god, I hate that. I'm gonna try applying Bittersweet to my lips on this like fully dry canvas. Like, do you hear that? That's the sound of my lips being super dry. How crusty do they look? They look crusty because they feel crusty. Let's just go in with Bittersweet. Oh my god, my lips look so sad and crusty. So for you guys to be able to see the truth, I have fully zoomed in. As you guys can see, my lips are super dry. I'm gonna go in with Bittersweet and hopefully this does something because I am pissed. Oh god. Oh, okay then. Do you guys see how the tip's sort of broken off? That's another thing I don't like about it. Like, how am I gonna use this little piece? Oh no, it's gonna fall off. So I've just finished applying it, and when I put my lips together, I feel like it kind of looks okay, but when I open my mouth like this, or smile, do you see all those lines? And like slightly darker on the edges up here, like in the corners. Like, I don't know what's up. Like, why? I feel like my camera lighting makes it look better than it actually is, but in person it's far, far worse. So I gotta figure out another way how to do this. What I might try doing is applying a lip primer. I do have, I think, maybe 1 or 2 lip primers, so we'll try those and hopefully we get something to work for us. Okay, so I have my lip primers, but my lips are literally crusting, so I have put on some lip balm because, oh my god, girl. Oh, that feels so good. But anyway, I have 2 lip primers. I have the Ciate London Magic Pout Potion, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I also have the e.l.f. Liquid Lip Primer. So I'm gonna go in with this, the Ciate London one first. Okay, so it's literally been like 30 seconds and my lips are feeling super tacky and they kind of have this white film over it. So before it dries or gets any weirder, I'm gonna put this on and then give a little zoom in and hopefully this looks much better. So this is what it looks like with the first primer. As you can see, there is a bit of an improvement, but not that much of an improvement. So now I'm going to wipe off this primer and try the second primer and hopefully there's some luck. If not, I think I'm literally just going to have to use these on my cheek and never on my lips, which is really sad because I wanted like a nice orange for my lips, but looks like Saima won't get that. Okay, so we're back to square one. I have clean lips, put a tiny bit of lip balm on and then dabbed off all the excess. So hopefully, let's see if e.l.f. hooks me up this time. So this is what it looks like with the second e.l.f. primer, and I've got to say, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm still not 100% there for it. I feel like it still needs a little improving, but I feel like it's much better than before. Okay, so now that we're nice and zoomed in and everyone's feeling a little uncomfortable because they're just so damn close to me, let's try working with the eyes. I'm gonna start off with the navy blue stick. Now, last time the problem that I had with this was the fact that it smudged under my eyes, so this time I'm gonna try applying some translucent powder under the eye area, like try and pack it on and then go over with the Crayola stick, and hopefully it stays in place and doesn't move around. So I'm going to be using my Kick-Ass Soap and Glory powder. This is a pretty good setting powder. And I'm just going to pop this eye. Because it's translucent you won't see it, but hopefully it does something. Okay, so I put on loads of powder. Now I'm going to try going in with this little stick and hopefully it stays in place. Okay, so that's looking good so far, so I'm going to do the other eye and see if we've got any smudging, and I will try just prodding with my finger a little bit just to see if it does budge. So the blue is on and it is popping. Also, one thing I just realized is how I'm going to sharpen this. Like, the only way you can get more of this product is by pushing it up. So if I want to sharpen this to have a nice sharp edge, I'm going to physically have to do it with something sharp, but in doing that I'm going to lose so much product. Like, oh, why? Anyway, so these are the eyes. Let's give it a little smudge. So far it's actually doing quite well because last time immediately it was like in this crease immediately. You know what? I feel like it's doing a pretty good job. Like, I did a little smush and I did take away the color a little bit here and there, but it didn't leak anywhere. Usually it literally just starts melting down my face. But I feel like having all that setting powder there literally just glued it there. I had something just to have as a base. Okay, so next up we're doing the yellow, which is the shade Dandelion. And for this one, I'll literally just be using it as a base for another product. So I'll be using this as a yellow eyeshadow base. So I've just applied it all over and blended it out with my finger. Now I'm going to go into my NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I'm going to pick up like the yellow shade that they have in here. Wah wah. And hopefully we're going to get a little some because usually with this yellow it doesn't show up on my eye. So maybe together combined it'll give me a nice yellow eye look. So So I've just finished doing the eyes. This is what it looks like. As you guys can see, it is a little patchy in certain areas. It's not as buttery as I would like it to be. Like, I just want it to be nice and buttery and soft, but does it work? Yes. Is it good? No! Anyway, our last step today is mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and then put on some of my lash primer. The lash primer that I'll be using is the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer. It is the only lash primer out there that makes my lashes pop and stay popped all day. Okay, so my lashes are curled and primed. Now it's time to apply the blue mascara, and hopefully this is looking good. Okay, so my lashes are done. I thought I'd come a little bit closer so you guys can see. Okay, so I feel like my lashes are popping. You see a bit of blue, but it's just missing a little some, you know what I mean? I tried to put on loads of the blue mascara, but I feel like I just ended up with like slightly spidery eyelashes, which I'm not really feeling. I like them looking more buttery and fluttery. So I feel like the eyes kind of worked, kind of didn't work. The blue didn't pop that much, but I mean, it's not too bad. I feel like if I used a white primer, it would have popped a lot more, but I just don't have a white primer, and honestly, I can't be bothered going to buy one just for this product. So we're just gonna have to deal with it like this. But yeah, guys, that is the finished look. I feel like I did kind of okay, kind of not so okay. It was a half and half experience. Every so often I'll do this whenever I find makeup products that I have that don't work that great for me, because I really want to get the use out of them, but sometimes things just fully fail, like the yellow one today, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, guys, remember you guys can follow me on social media at saima_smiles_like for Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.